Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Kristen, and today we are making this Christmas crack or saltine toffee dessert, whatever you prefer to call it. It is relatively easy to make and so good. For the ingredients for this, you'll need a box of saltine crackers, 1 cup of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. If you use unsalted, then make sure to use salt in your mixture. I use salted butter just for easier baking. 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 cups of chocolate chips, and cooking spray. You can also use vanilla for your caramel mixture, but you do not have to. You want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. You want to grab a pan and wrap it in foil, and then you just lightly spray your foil with some cooking spray, and then you line the whole sheet with your saltine crackers. I used about 1 pack and a few extra from my second pack. Once you have finished lining your sheet with your crackers, you can grab a saucepan, put your oven on medium heat, and throw in your butter. I let mine melt a little bit just because once you put your brown sugar in, you really don't want to stop mixing it so it doesn't burn. So when you do put that brown sugar in, just make sure you're pretty much mixing the whole time, just to make sure it doesn't burn, because if you burn it, it's over with. So make sure you're mixing it the entire time until it comes to a soft boil. Like I said in the beginning, if you have vanilla, you can add it right now. It's completely optional, you don't have to, but if you happen to have it on hand, you can go ahead and add it now. Once you see your mixture come to a boil, it looks something like this. When you see that boil, pretty much take it right off. Don't let it boil more than 30 seconds. Again, we just don't want it to burn. So you can go ahead and take it off at this point. Then you can grab your sheet of crackers and go ahead and pour that caramel mixture right on top of your crackers and spread it out as evenly as you can. Once your crackers are covered in your caramel, you can then pop it in the oven for 5 minutes. Once your 5 minutes are up, you can then take your pan out of the oven, and then you can take your chocolate chips and just spread them right over top of your crackers. I did let my chocolate chips just sit for a little while just to start to melt on their own. I even put the pan back in the oven for about a minute. My oven was off, but it was just still warm, just to melt my chocolate chips a little bit quicker. And then once I saw that they were completely melted, I went ahead and started spreading my chocolate chips across my crackers just to make sure that it was all even and spread across all of the crackers. For anyone wondering, I got all of my ingredients except for the butter at Dollar Tree, so I spent less than $10 on this dessert, and it's so good, so inexpensive, and just a super easy recipe just to make on hand if you are in charge of something for Christmas parties, or maybe you just want this for yourself. But it's super inexpensive and super easy to make. I am making mine for a Christmas party, so I went ahead and topped mine off with some Christmas sprinkles. You don't have to do this step, but if you are doing it for something related to Christmas, you can make it a little bit more festive with some sprinkles. And that is it. Once you have finished, you can go ahead and pop it into the fridge for a little while just to make sure it is hardened up. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe.